Hey, what's up everybody? So I wanted to make this video. At first I wasn't gonna make it because I didn't think that it was necessary, but just for, you know, my memory and just, you know, for future whatever, or just, I don't know, I just wanted to make this video. I thought it'd be really interesting. But anyway, so this video is going to be about my birth plan. At first I was not going to make a birth plan because I don't like planning things and it doesn't go the way I want it to go. But there are some things that I would love to happen, and I actually need it to happen for the baby and me, you know, just for me to have that sanity, I guess, whatever. Y'all know how women is and whatever. Let me go ahead and get started. So you know that I want to, if you don't know, well, now you're gonna find out. I want to have a natural birth. I'm really nervous about that because I do well with pain, but I don't at the same time. But I know that I am a woman and this is what my body was meant to do. Like, there's people in other countries, or even back in the day, you know, like our grandparents and great-grandparents, they didn't get no epidural when they had babies, and they had like 10 kids. Like, if they can do it, I can do it too. Like, that's just my thing, because women are a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. And I know some people don't do well with pain, but if you just keep in mind that this process is normal and it's not really pain, it's just the baby making its way into the world, this is supposed to happen, then it should be okay. I actually did have a delivery when I was 20 weeks, and I did that natural. No medicine, no nothing. I pushed my little baby out. She wasn't even a pound yet, but I did do that natural, and it did burn like crazy. But I mean, I'm just looking forward to bringing him into this world, like, and doing it without drugging him. Not, you know, I don't want him to come out tired. And don't get me wrong, like, people that get the epidural, I'm not even coming for y'all, so don't come for me. I'm just saying, you know, to each his own. And I don't think nothing bad about anybody that has gotten an epidural, because I might in turn need an epidural. And that's another thing. I'm going to go with the flow as turns with labor or whatever. But if I do need some medicine, I'm going to get something through my IV. I know they have one that makes you kind of like loopy or whatever. I might have to get that, but I really don't want to get the epidural. And it's not just because of the baby, it's because of me as well. I have a really bad back. I have had 2 spinals already in my lifetime, and I don't want them putting nothing else in my back. Like, I have a really bad back because of that. So if I can prevent it, I'm going to do that, because I just think it'll be better for me. And then also, I want to be able to recover good as well. I want to be able to recover faster. So yeah, that's why I want to do a natural. And then also, I went to my birthing class, but let me tell y'all, like, birthing classes are okay to go to. Maybe it was just the one I went to, but nothing is going to prepare you for being a parent or giving birth. I'm just going to tell you that. The best thing you can do is get on YouTube. There's a whole bunch of natural birth videos. There's a whole bunch of people talking about tips for natural birth. Excuse me. Pregnancy symptom. Yeah, so YouTube is free, okay? And you can just find out so much information off of YouTube. All the stuff that I talked about in the class, I done already heard it on YouTube. Like, I'm answering questions. She's like, oh, that's really good. Yeah, because I already know. I mean, it was pointless. And then they did recommend me go to the breastfeeding class. But, you know, I feel like okay, when you have your baby, the lactation person comes in and helps you or whatever. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? I know breastfeeding is hard, but I'm not going to make it harder than what it is. And sometimes when you overcrowd your mind with information, it makes stuff more complicated than what it has to be. That's just for me. That's my opinion. But other people might you know, want to know everything they can know. And I'm not trying to say I don't do research on breastfeeding or anything. I do, but if anything comes up, I'll have help. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, that is that. I did finish the birth class. It was 4 weeks. It was cool, whatever. But it was pretty much a waste of time. Like, it was a waste of time. Like, we did breathing techniques, but I be getting them practice contractions now, and I be like, hold my breath. Like, I need to practice, you know, that anyway. So yeah, but anyways, that's just that. And then, like I said, I'm gonna go with the flow. If something happens to where I need a C-section or they need to get the baby out in a hurry, do whatever you need to do. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to say no, whatever. So that's my thing. I'm not going to be like, no, because it wasn't part of my birth. No. What matters to me is that my baby gets here safe. That's all. Okay, so my birth plan really, it's not about the labor part, it's about the delivery, or after the delivery. Basically, I really want to do skin to skin. That is an absolute must, unless my baby needs extra help. You know, the NICU team has to be there or whatever, then okay, take him away. But if he doesn't need help, if he come out screaming and crying and whatever, put him right on my chest. I don't care if he's dirty. So yeah, and also delayed cord cutting. I do not cut his cord until it stops pulsating. I think that's how you say it. And I think that's about 5 minutes. So yeah, I don't want them to cut his cord. And also, you can wipe him off, but I don't want his hands wiped off. I know that probably sounds weird to some people, but if you think about it, the amniotic fluid, I want it to stay on his hands, because when babies come out, they suck on their hands. And you know, the smell is normal to them. So I wanted the smell to stay on his hands that way, and he'll help, that way he'll find my nipple, you know, naturally, and not just, you know, me putting him on my boob. You know what I'm saying? So if he smells that on his hand, my nipple area has the same scent. I know it sounds crazy, but I did my research, and it has the same scent. So they smell their hand, they know, they're familiar with that smell. So they'll, you know, crawl up to your boob and latch without you even latching them on. And that's another thing. I want to give him a chance to do it himself before I just put him on. You know what I'm saying? So that is another thing that I wanted to do. And then also, when I go into labor, I want them to numb me, because y'all know they put the IV right here, and that junk hurts like really bad. So they don't have to numb my hand or something. Like, yeah. But anyways, I mean, see, my birth plan is really nothing, but it's things that really matter to me and things that I want to do. So yeah, and I at least want him to be on me for an hour after he's born, like nobody else, just me. That's gonna help with breastfeeding, and you know, just you know, getting him used to being in the world, instead of just plopping him somewhere and then he's screaming, crying, because he doesn't know where he's at. He's known me for 9 months. So I just kind of want to get him, you know, used to everything. And then also, you know, give him a chance to go to the breast himself. So yeah, and I know it probably sounds weird to some people, but if you do your research, you will find a lot of research on some of the things I have said. You know, it's beneficial for the baby and for you. And also, it'll help when you breastfeed, your uterus to go down. So you want to breastfeed as soon as possible, but you want to give them a chance to do it themselves. But anyway, so that is it for my birth plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too long. And yeah, I think that's it. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Okay, bye-bye.